Lately, it's been hard to do any form of art. Studying and classes have filled up my schedule, not leaving much time to work on a drawing or my miniatures. And when I do get time off, I usually prioritize editing and filming. But the biggest problem staring me in the face was fear. A fear that I have finally reached my limit, that this time my luck will run out, and I wouldn't make an art piece worth portraying or showing to anyone. I get very perfectionistic when it comes to my art, and no matter how many times somebody would say, "It looks beautiful," if it does not reach my standards, it's not finished. This is a blessing and a curse. I know exactly how I want my work to look, and I know with enough time I would be able to achieve that. But it's the curse of unfinished works, a feeling of emptiness. I give my soul to all my work, and that in and of itself is both draining and rewarding. When I come back to this piece, I would face the fear of burying my soul to the paper every time, and fear that what poured out through my hands would be disappointment. Then I would be a disappointment as well. A strange thing how my brain works. I know my work does not equal my worth, but I bear the weight of knowing that the message that needs to reach the viewer is not accurately portrayed or told. I know that carrying the message over is my job. This is the weight I think all creatives carry. Writers, poets, artists, filmmakers, editors, and bless the soul who has been given the ability to do many of these things and carry a passion for it. So many times I've had to stop on a piece when I'm tired of looking and working on its pages. An artwork will truly never be complete if you miss the rare wave of feeling content in it. Stop then, unless you know that you can truly improve it. It's a constant tango between knowing your capabilities and gambling with the fate that one wrong move can destroy your vision. It's your choice if you then embrace the piece's imperfections or not. When I look back on my previous artworks, I'm both critical and proud. Proud of what I've accomplished then, and comparing it with what I'm able to do now. I needed to get through that piece to learn this and that to do what I do now. But I'm critical, knowing to improve myself, and knowing that I can do better now. There it is, the hardest part. The balance between being your own worst critic and the one that needs to be protected to be able to do better work, or even continue working. The one that knows and keeps hope that, yes, I might not have reached one goal in this piece, but in the next one I will, knowing that in every piece there are things lacking and things achieved, and being okay with that. Not fearing creating because you need to create to learn. Waiting and not practicing and failing will not likely give you improvement. So I feared. I stared at that page and I feared. Feared the fickleness of my own abilities. Feared a message not being carried over. That baby not being the baby the family knows and loves. And feared the opinions of not only others, but myself. I felt the ever-looming presence of the perfectionistic side of me, just waiting to call me out. And how much better it is then to loom in the safety of the ugly phase in an artwork, hiding underneath the wings of only a blurry image, not yet defined. But every artwork deserves a voice, just like every person has a story to tell that resonates with somebody. Just so I need to create this piece. Like the writer having to tell the story of their characters, just waiting to speak to them. Just so the artist and every creator has to tell a piece of their truth and give a part of themselves in every piece they create. And it's a scary thing to portray and show to the rest of the world. But out it must come to connect with that one person. And oh, how it touches them in ways nobody would ever fully grasp. Because one piece can be stared at for hours by one person, yet they feel nothing and read nothing. But to another, they experience a moment of heaven, a moment where they realized why they are living and breathing. That is what makes being an artist so unbelievably hard, because you are the one responsible to communicate that message or moment over as close as possible. If only my eyes were a camera, if only I could capture everything I feel and hear and taste and smell, just to let you hear the song and freedom I feel in my chest. That is what's so hard about being a filmmaker and artist. But then one person connects to it on a level you as an artist cannot comprehend either. They have their own memories through which they filter your art, unseen. Isn't this a beautiful concept? To know that art lives on forever and ever and ever, telling different stories to each person viewing it. This is why I create.